Malam. Malam.
Malong? Malangi?
Malug.
Oh no.
Melange.
Stars is going to show up and just be like, why? What is this? Why would you do this?
Hi, Stars!
Oh, good timing!
Now we find out if what Dreamer said is true.
Speak of the devil! How goes it? Don't worry, you didn't miss much. We're only 20 minutes into recording.
We haven't actually started session yet.
Only 20 minutes into recording, no other footage exists.
Totally not.
There we go. I can hear people now.
Hey.
Hello, I suggest joining the Roll20 and then leaving the Roll20.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. It would appear that we have been undertailed.
A little bit.
It was... No, that joke doesn't make sense.
Also, I see a sprite I didn't expect to see in this game in a couple of instances.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I don't know which one, but considering you didn't expect it, I am afraid.
Oh, there's the other one.
Which one is its rightmost eye?
Oh, dear.
Extend.
Get creative.
Oh no, it's squished.
No, that's a different campaign.
This is basically just an Agio screen.
Kinda,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Yes, that's what it is.
Bless.
A little bit.
Instead of Strick.
Stretch gets stretched
It's
out
not-
really
that's-
long. Oh no, someone kick Bart out of the chat so I don't have to adjust OBS.
It's a bit of a stretch.
That should have been like, first thought. The whole 20 minutes of this recording so far are filler garbage, and I love it. Imagine sitting down to watch session and just be like, I wonder what happened on the 17th. And it's just, you go in and it's like this. The whole thing.
Oh.
You don't ever get to session, it's just like, this is the whole thing. Thank you,
I
Typh.
kind of want to get to session.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'm eating ice cream,
think so.
but otherwise I'm ready.
I'm jealous.
I'm
Also
jealous.
ready.
I'm
No! How dare you?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so last time you guys talked with Red Current, your quarry, and you decided to leave her be, and she parted ways with you guys.
We decided to take ship
Unexpectedly.
parts as payment.
Yeah, you guys also, that ship that crashed into the building, you took the engine and some parts, found a datapad there after fending off some local druggies. Scarlet Shiv seems to have abandoned you entirely, surprisingly. And you left off dragging an engine behind your truck with the horrible sounds of screeching metal on concrete.
It's a beautiful symphony.
Fine.
It's lovely.
It's all the
Yeah,
payment
it'll
I
probably
needed
be
for
over.
this job.
I need ear protection.
So you guys drive on back to the ship, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got there and I think took off last session.
Who's driving the truck?
And this presumably was?
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do I have advantage because this is a truck?
I mean, it's rolling to see how intimidating your truck is.
Oh, I see. Well, that's... Why did I open up that? I have a roll Why do I exist? I'm telling ya, it ain't great. Would Arcane have been more, like, relevant? Or is it too late anyway?
I just needed this roll to figure something out. It's not gonna
And-
have too much of an impact.
And intimidation with your spell casting ability.
Yeah, well, Typhel said it was how intimidating the truck is.
Yeah, so,
Apparently not very.
I mean, if you want to cast a spell, like, beforehand to make it more intimidating, for whatever reason.
I don't
There's-
think I have any spells that could do that. I'm also
There's a bu-
out of spell scrolls. Spells in general, since I used one to summon the truck.
it came with a bumper sticker that says my kid is an honor student or something like that.
Baby on board.
Okay, anyways.
My family.
I got a baby
oh,
on
no, oh no.
Anyway.
No, I take it back. It has a bunch of those little stickers that are like my family, and it has the party.
We need art of that.
The stickers. Yes.
The vinyl window decals.
Hmm.
Okay, anyways, as you drive your massive big rig truck through the city, every person in town within like a mile is alerted to this big truck just driving through the street with like directly behind it.
I
But
think we already went through this, right?
did we?
Yeah, we did.
Well,
were
we,
on
we,
the
left,
ship.
we
we
got
left
to the
off,
ship.
We left off the last session at the ship.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got it to the ship already.
I don't know. Maybe something's supposed to happen here. That
Nothing's gonna happen. I'm just
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Well, it's fun to
That's okay.
narrate. I like the picture.
It's more detailed this time, at least.
Yay, you're good.
I'm probably going to make
feel
art of those window stickers later.
Yes! See, good has come out of
There you
this.
So you drag everything through, but miraculously, you're not bothered by anyone. But you attract a lot of.
To be fair, Ines has a minigun. She doesn't know how to use or wield it, but she has it. I wouldn't mess with someone who has a minigun.
Okay, so you're at the ship now. You are free to do whatever you want.
Laboratory noises ensue.
Yes. Strick rushes into the laboratory and locks it.
So I'm trying to remember when we left off. Who was it who offered to decrypt the thing or like get the information out of the thing?
Melange.
Melange. My bad, yes. Sorry.
Mel.
So that's my thought, and Hetero was going to assist.
Good packet. Annis is just going to be using her weaving tools in her room or somewhere, presumably.
Also, was anybody hurt
By a window.
while we were out?
I think
No, but you do hear crashes.
A little bit.
Parsley was hurt by 9 points.
Yeah, I took like 6 damage apparently.
You said you were going to
wounds.
heal that, so I just assumed.
Cure wounds.
All right.
Parsley will just make some tea and
Ooh, have 11.
maybe talk to himself and Temuko.
Okay, is anyone gonna be making any checks?
I guess suppose I would probably need to try to make a Weaver's Tools check, but don't know how I would do that.
This would be like an Arcana check for Melange, right?
To extract the data, right?
Yeah. With
Yeah.
advantage, if we can get away with that.
If you're helping out, then yeah, it would be advantage.
That was the plan.
Does everybody sound fine to everybody else?
You sound very quiet to me, but otherwise, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Or a little quiet, but I turned you up a bunch.
I'm turned up. Okay,
You
it's
sound
probably
like
just on
you sound
my
like you're
end.
talking. You sound like you're talking to us through a Pringles can.
Well, I'm a little further away because my
That's
headset is charging, so I'm push to talk on my laptop mic. But
That's
yeah,
okay.
it's probably just my connection then that's making people sound a little bit robot-y or a little tinny.
That could do it.
Would Weaving's Tools check be sleight of hand plus proficiency?
What was that?
Oh, it would be an ability score plus proficiency, just whatever ability score
Yeah,
applies.
I think two want to make checks. I want to make a Weaving's Tools for a thing I've already discussed with you, and Derp wants to make an Arcana for decrypting the code software, TN. Hard drive thing, TN.
Is there a check for making tea?
Don't burn
I mean,
yourself.
I think it would be survival, but I find it hard to believe we'd really need to make a check for that.
It depends how bad you are at cooking.
You burn yourself.
Just what condition are is like?
Nat 1, the ship is on fire.
Oh dear.
Parsley!
It was not me, it was Temuko!
Oh, you can't just do that.
I'm gonna use that thing for parts, I tell you.
You better not!
It starts one more fire. That's gonna be one too many.
Okay, anyways, Mel, roll that Arcana. Freaking.
What? Who's rolling Arcana?
You are.
I am. Okay. I figured I would be rolling like Tinker
It's
Tools or
all
something.
breathing fire.
Parsley, roll that cooking check.
What is that?
Survival, just on survival.
Survival or like mess kit if you have that. I think.
Actually, I think my Arcana and my Tinker Tools would be about the same.
What did you do?
Is Hedera aiding me on this check?
Parsley,
Yep.
no.
Yes, I am.
Then I shall roll with advantage.
Parsley, you lose attention on the tea, and you come back, and all the water has evaporated.
Ooh, we are
Dang
on
it.
this.
Try again.
I'll make Temuko do it.
Okay, Mel, after kind of rummaging
Wait a
through
minute.
the data pad a little bit,
Better Arcana roll than you.
you find
Fine.
It worked out.
that most of the data is pretty messed up. You know, like, as you would expect from a scorched, melted piece of plastic data pad. This thing is cheap, by the way.
Hmm.
But you can tell that someone from the Skyhorn company owned it. And that they were a bounty hunter, whoever they were.
Oh, that reminds me. The data pad, you said it was kind of melty from all the fire.
Yes.
I think I half jokingly asked about this last time, and I don't remember what the answer was. Does mending work on melted stuff or only broken stuff?
Isn't mending just like repairing holes?
Let me.
It's a repair spell.
You repair a single break or tear in an object you touch.
Such as broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken T, a torn clack, or a leaking wineskin. Just a couple different examples. People have used this to,
Basically,
like,
does it
patch
depend on
windows.
how it was broken, or does it just depend on if it's broken?
From what it sounds like, it depends on how it's broken.
Well, the spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell won't restore magic to such an object. That is actually really, like, wide
I guess
criteria.
I guess it's more a matter of like sticking two things back together rather
Right.
than undoing like fire damage.
So, scoop all the fire in and get it back in there. Set it on fire again, and then drip the stuff back in the right place. Definitely a solid strategy. That is totally what I was...
Like, you can melt it back in shape, but I don't know how that would fare with the electronics. And
I can make a smith tools check on it.
Are you actually?
Well, no, I could tinker it though to try and fix it if that's all right.
Sure, go for it.
All right, what would I use? Like intelligence or dex, or what would you suppose?
Yeah, intelligence for this.
$21 again.
I am jealous of your skill.
Mel's just that good at the things she's good at. Other things not so much, like lying.
You can't garner any like extra files, but you figure out more about the owner of the pad. They were a relatively skilled bounty hunter in this Skyhorn company. They weren't just some like minion. This guy was pretty trained.
High class minion.
I won't ask you to. I won't ask you to make up a name on the spot, but do I get a name?
You do not.
Alas.
You can tell that this minion was high rate because their rates are expensive.
So what were they doing there?
It says it was.
Like they were trying to catch Red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the supposedly easy job.
Probably would have been easy if there weren't everybody, like different groups going for it at the same time.
Hmm.
Although that Scarlet talks a big game.
I don't know. Seems like it should have been below this guy's pay grade.
I don't understand bounty hunting. People keep doing things that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make any damn sense, does it? Whoops.
Sorry, Ty.
No, that's cool. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Oh no, birds, why? I have something I'd like to do.
What can I do?
Could I roll a weaver's tools check? Which, considering what I'm weaving, it's like a clothing item. Would I use charisma for that? Or still dexterity?
That'd be dexterity.
Dang. Can't even wait, actually, why am I wanting to roll charisma? Hers is awful. What am I doing? Yeah,
I'll just assume you automatically succeed on that check.
Persuade
You know
the
I'm for that because I don't trust myself. Thank you, Typh. Also, I'm glad memes aren't copyrighted.
Does anybody decide to check up on Strick?
Annis will eventually. But
I might
she has a
walk
thing
by
to
the area, but it's not my ship, so
Those noises aren't structural damage, are they?
Parsley's too busy trying to make tea correct.
Okay, when you're talking in character, just to avoid confusion, say like, my character says this, and then say it. Like,
Fair
you know,
enough.
if in your book or something, right? Just to make things a little easier.
Distinguish it from just jokes.
Right, it's because we make a lot of jokes.
I'm talking about Mel says, but not really. Oh no, I ruined it. Sorry.
lasted all 5 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
So then,
But I suppose Mel will, like, when she walks by the in progress laboratory and hears all the banging and yelling, she just calls through to Strick that those noises aren't structural damage, are they? Strick is too into his work right now.
Okay.
Their work.
Let's see. Why does it matter?
It matters a lot to me.
Haven't broken your ship yet.
She doesn't like that qualifier at the end of the sentence, but she leaves well enough alone. Strick still makes her a little bit. Everything makes her a little bit nervous. Oh, okay then. And she walks off, awkwardly ending the conversation there.
I'm gonna make sure I say it here so that it's said for later. But Annis is also going to set a couple casual alarms as she finishes her little outfit.
I don't know if Typhl's here right now.
Did Typhl just finish?
Typhel BRB'd in roll 20.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm a fool. I was looking at
Typhl.
Discord chat.
You fool!
Typhl Burb.
And me.
That's like the opposite of the OC mistake. OC doesn't see anything in Discord because he only looks at roll 20 during the second.
To be fair, that is deliberate on his part.
True enough.
But I'm gonna go work on more Pokemon stuff.
Pokemon. Gotta pet 'em all.
No.
What?
Not Sharpedo though.
Sometimes that's hazardous.
For you.
Like Sharpedo.
For you.
No, you.
There's a
The
little
fury
bit
is
of
going on. Why?
Oh, I need to change volume.
My poke is going on at the same time as this.
Surprise.
Accidentally uses Roz's sheet for explodes.
Oh no.
Accidentally uses Parsley's sheet for Whisper. They're at the same level.
So, suddenly pull out a gun in OC's game. Surprise.
It's a good way
Guns
to get kicked out of a campaign.
It's rare. It's not phone up.
I accidentally used Sky in Mystery of the Missing Mares. No, wait, that was on purpose.
Who is your actual missing mayor's character? I've been wondering that.
Nobody knows except for Snow and me.
Oh, so it's illegal. How dare.
Secret.
It's like they saw my actual character for like all of 5 seconds, and then Sky.
Oh yeah. Imagine getting frozen in a block of ice.
And 100 years later, you go back to your home, everybody's dead. Oh wait, no, that's a different person that was frozen in a block of ice. And instead of a sky bison, I have 5 ice sprites. I have a fresh bucket of cheesy poof, so I guess I shall resume cheesy poof.
Cheesy poofs.
Oh boy.
The healthiest of snacks.
So on survival, right?
Okay, I'm back.
I'm back in birth.
Delusional! I said it faster.
No.
Your name is your
someone-
name is shorter. It's not fair. Hello.
Can someone fill me in on what I missed?
Not much.
You're the DM.
I know, but like I had to do something. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
Alright.
not much happened. I'm bad at joking and should stop doing that forever.
And it's
Dreamer,
just-
you don't beat yourself up either.
No, you.
Okay,
Oh yeah, Stars has cheesy poofs. Important lore.
I will say you both.
are you guys finished with anything you're doing on the ship, or are you ready to leave to wherever your next destination is?
Does this count as a short or long rest? Short, I'm assuming. Oh, I guess it depends on how long it takes, wouldn't it? Ah.
True.
I think we're probably good to take off unless somebody else had something they wanted
Yeah,
to do.
if no one's doing anything, then Strick's just still gonna be throwing a tantrum.
Well,
How
as long as no critical systems get broken.
how far along would Anis's little design be? It shouldn't be that complicated to put together, but I also don't know how long it takes to weave things because I am a big fool.
How far away is what?
How far along would Annis's project be?
What's the scale?
The clothing.
I've sent you what my plans for it are, Typhel. I don't know if you have them. You might not.
That's probably really far away.
I'll just PM you real quick.
Yeah. Oh, that. Probably about like halfway?
That's fair.
Or let's see where you're going first, and then we can calculate how
Makes
long
sense.
you've been working. So I'll just give you like progress when you land.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Right, so are you guys leaving now?
Oh, I have a minor. I think we are, but I have a minor question. How? Well, would there be a way to hook the minigun up to the ship?
Leave it to Mel.
I feel like it would be incredible. What are the current ship's weapon systems? I feel like it could be incredibly effective to have like a Halo style minigun. Just mount it there somewhere on the ship where you can open it up and gun down anyone below us or something. Maybe not necessarily on other spaceships, but on bounties or whatever, it could be useful.
I guess if we're in atmosphere, otherwise you have to build it into some kind of turret.
Yeah. Well, we might be able to eventually get someone who could sit in an atmospheric bubble, but
Yeah, it
she would only
makes
last there for
sense.
30 seconds.
It kind of makes sense to have different weapons for in and out of the atmosphere,
Yeah.
since they would have
So
requirements.
my suggestion is that you store the minigun and we shelve this idea until we actually have like ship rules.
Yeah, Annis will store the minigun and not carry it on her person as she does the thing that she is doing.
We have ship rules. They're just not 100% complete.
That's okay. You're good.
I'm not.
Well, hold
No,
off
you
until
are. I'll
hold
fight you.
hold off until they're ready then.
Carvine, you're good.
So, is that it?
So I guess once we have taken off and are just in transit to wherever we're going, Mel might just absentmindedly tinker around with that engine she got, but she doesn't have any immediate plans for it. So she'll just be passing time.
Well, you guys are piloting the ship. Where are you going?
That is the question.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been trying to get at.
We could find our way to another prison barge, or maybe stop by some planet for resources? Do we really need that? Ideally, we get paid again somehow.
I mean, I feel like if we're looking for work, I feel like prison barge is the best bet. Although we can try a planet.
I need to dock somewhere that I can fix that hole in the ship that just kind of has a patch on it right now.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We should just stop and get, like, mechanical tinkering done. Suppose we could try to sell the minigun, too, if we are really desperate.
And then when we land wherever we end up going, we can also see what work is available while I'm fixing the ship.
That's
We
an
could
option.
pursue that lead on whoever attacked Red Current. We have their name now.
Do we have a reason to go after them though?
They shot at us.
We'd probably like investigate them.
Sort of.
I mean, we should probably
Not
like
really.
throw their
They
name.
they were just like trying to poach our job.
Yeah, If anything, we should probably just throw them at the prison barge leader and see if we can get any money out of it. Whatever her name was.
Maybe.
I don't remember. Anis does. Ask her.
I was not there.
It's
Just
like
because I
Alice,
was there,
right?
but Mel was
'Cause
not there.
I think it was Alice.
I was about to say-
If we were to go to the nearest prison barge, would it be the same one that we just came from?
Yes. There's no other ones in this area. The rest
So then I
kind of
guess-
just float in outer space.
Follow-up question: do they have the facilities to do a proper repair job on a ship?
Yeah, they should.
Well, I think that would be our destination then.
Okay, so you fly in to the prison barge, and you're there. Congratulations.
Yay!
Hooray! We did it.
Nobody had to roll a survival check.
Do you want me to make more tea?
Make more
Please,
tea.
please don't.
All right,
Please,
let's
please.
We're here to fix the ship.
I will try to check in on Strick before we arrive, though.
Sounds like a good idea.
And how long has it been exactly?
maybe a few hours at most.
Okay. The noises stopped a little bit ago.
Hedera's going to knock on the door.
There's no response.
Everything all right in there?
You hear the door unlock.
I'm going to wait for a moment and see if it opens on its own before.
It does not.
Okay, then I am going to open it.
Don't smack the cuttlefish in the face with the door by opening it too fast.
So you see, you see a bunch of slime on the floor with puncture wounds, and her laying down in a corner of the room.
I guess I'll repeat the question then. Everything all right in here?
Oh.
No. What's wrong? Or do you not want to talk about it?
Sorry, there's a lot of noises here.
Go after
Okay.
YouTubers. Sorry, Sam.
Okay.
Say again.
Scarlet.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough situation.
I just shouldn't have panicked. Now I might not see her again.
Hmm. You want to try and find her then?
No.
Ah. One of those situations.
I'll just hurt her more. That's all I do.
I see. Hedera is not sure what to do in this situation. Well, maybe this is a problem we should come back to later and just let it settle for a bit for now.
She starts dragging herself across the floor. Perhaps I should just go to the person who gave us this job and show them how I feel.
It's gonna end with them surviving, right? And not wanting to call in half of the security to shoot us full of holes.
We'll have to find out.
Look, I got some words for him myself, but I just want to make sure we're not doing anything that gets everyone killed.
She, looks up and says, "And why should I care if everyone gets killed?"
I mean, you're part of the everyone, but maybe you don't care about that right now either. In which case, I'd say, you die now, you don't get a chance to fix anything. If you don't die now, you've at least got a fighting chance.
The W's of her eyes narrow. Fine.
Alright then. Let's go yell it along the. And I think that's the end of the scene.
Yes. Clearly.
Well,
Hmm.
Huh.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh, Mel is gonna try to find somebody like at the dock or wherever seems appropriate to ask about making repairs.
Fast forward. Okay,
Making the point.
Parsley, what are you doing?
uh,
I'm not skipping everyone is doing before we're moving on with like each of the scenes.
probably just gonna follow someone. I mean, probably just gonna go talk to Alice Link.
Um, I just disconnected there. Can you say that?
Probably going to talk to Ling with the other.
Gonna go with Hedera and Strick.
Yeah. And Anis, presumably.
Yes, Annis will go with them if she is informed. And I guess try to. You don't really need to hide it. She just kind of puts what she was working on in a drawer. And we'll follow. Let's say she was in her room when she did all that. Looking out the
Here.
window and humming while she worked.
Hello?
That was me. I realized I hadn't done anything with my avatar.
Oh.
Kind of came home as fast as I could.
It's okay.
Yeah, there was a bit of that going around.
So, Annis is going with who again? Sorry.
The crew.
I
Everyone's
think it's
going to go.
Ennis, Parsley, Strick, and Hedera going to talk to Alice, and Lunge might be staying behind.
Yeah, gotta look into getting the ship repaired properly. So basically what happened last time we were here.
What about Temiko?
Temoku can go with Melange, I guess.
Protect.
Even after she threatened to use him for parts. Even if that was out of character at the time, it probably is a conversation that's happened at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Melange, you go to the mechanic or shipwright or whatever they are, and for the damage that's on your ship right now, they're offering a rate of $2,000 for 2,000 gold. I'm sorry, 2,000
Gold.
gold for the repairs.
I want to make it very clear to this gentleman or lady that I am happy and prefer to do as much of the work myself as possible. I just need parts and equipment usage. Maybe help. I don't know how they feel about letting me use their repair equipment, though. So that's a thing.
The shopkeep man, along typical, sort of snorts in your face. Do you want a repair or not?
I just want to make sure it's done right.
Well, if you don't want our services, then you can get out of my shop.
But I do want your services, just not your services. You know?
Laddie, this isn't a two-way thing. You buy our services, or you get out.
Fine. I'll do your thing, and I'll pay. She fishes out 2,000 of the stuff and lays it on the counter in a pouch of some kind. Get a money bag. They probably got a money bag when they got the money in the first place. So she puts 2,000 in a money bag and gives it to him.
He unceremoniously dumps it in a box, muttering to himself, "Fleeking tourists."
She glares at him but says nothing. And I will subtract 2,000.
How much do you have left?
Well, she was given 3,000, so that's another 1,000 for mounting the minigun to the ship later.
Ah, I see.
So you're paying him 3,000 gold?
He asked for 2,000, but the unicorn gave me 3,000 for fixing the ship.
Oh, so that extra 1,000 is for gun.
That's for
We're
improvements.
keeping it aside for later.
Yes, that's for later improvements.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second there. I get it. I
More
get it.
adaptation.
That's going in the ship budget.
All right, crew. Other crew. You go to Alice. His little booth. And she gives you guys a friendly wave.
And
Just
it's
gonna
waves
glare at
back
her.
with a neutral expression.
Strick's playing with a knife.
Parsley just has a constantly mildly amused expression.
So, did you get him?
Nope. Easy job, my ass.
Well, it wasn't an easy job. When?
Bullshit. The moment we hit the planet, there were two other groups after.
Why was Scarlet there?
Who? I'm sorry.
Scarlet. Don't act like you don't know the name.
Oh, that Scarlet. I couldn't tell you, really.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are the only people I gave the job to.
There sure is a whole lot you can't tell us about this job, huh?
Guys, listen. I don't make the jobs. I just deal them out. If someone else was after your person, I'm sorry, but that's really not my problem.
Well, then it's also not my problem. Where the contents of this file ends up.
Well, I mean... No. But there's a lot of people who would care about that. So I would suggest that you pick your next actions carefully, rookies.
I don't quite think anybody needs to get hurt. But
Not yet.
So, did you get him or not?
We did not. Told you the place was overrun.
Okay,
By
well,
legendary killers.
You know anything about the Skyhorn Company?
Skyhorn Company?
and
I'll
if
tell you
it
later.
was an eyebrow?
yeah, they're, if you agree not to kill me, I'll tell you. Does that sound alright?
How about you tell us, and then we'll agree not to kill you.
And it's just kind of shrugs.
Parsley's feeling a little bit. He's looking
I mean,
around.
that sounds like a fair trade to me.
Alright, excellent. You guys are good bargainers already. They're, I don't know how you haven't heard of them already. Rookies, I guess, but... They're a pretty big mercenary operation around here. Practically run a monopoly on this place. I'll tell you much.
I see. And I suppose you also wouldn't know then why they'd be sending one of their better members after that bounty.
No, they're very money oriented. I was paying 2,000 gold, and whoever set the bounty,
So
I mean-
someone else is paying a lot more.
evidently.
Hmm.
That sounds like them, alright.
Yeah, I don't think Heather is going to kind of turn to the party. I don't think this is the person we need to grill for information. Doesn't seem like she knows anything, really.
Annis just kind of puts a hoof to her chin. Wouldn't one technically be able to take a bounty from you and then take a bounty from them and then get twice?
Not if you need to bring them in. Don't you understand how mercenary works?
Yes, but if it were a death warrant.
I don't get why the scattershot approach. If you're going to spend a certain amount of money, why would you shove it into a bunch of different... Why would you shove it into a bunch of different bounty hunters, rather than just using it all to buy one better one?
Maybe it's because they want it's more than one person hiring.
That would make sense.
But anyway, do you know any rumors about Scarlet? Did she pass through?
I mean, once or twice. I mean, I haven't heard any rumors or anything, but she stopped by for a few jobs. What was talkative than usual. I asked what was up, but she didn't give me anything. Cold shoulder, if you will.
Mm,
And I'm sure you know how unusual that is.
One where
Well,
let me tell you what happened.
if you don't know anything, then I suppose it would be a waste of this.
Oh. Shit,
Puts the vial away.
Eyebrow raise, goes back down.
Annis makes a mental note. Also, is going to be casually setting an alarm while, everyone talks.
Just around the booth.
It's a smart idea. Maybe, get all Scarlet Red will show up.
Okay, Alice actually says one more thing. Well, I overheard what you guys were talking about, and, just a little bit. I don't eavesdrop that much, but Skyhorn does have a booth just down the aisle a little bit.
I see.
I
That is fascinating.
Would
Hey, you gotta have competition, okay?
I suppose they would have a lot of coverage, wouldn't they?
Annis raises an eyebrow. Would they have been offering the same exact bounty as you?
Skyhorn doesn't offer bounties. You get hired by them to do whatever it is they want, or you get out. They don't like freelancers.
I see.
Parsley just silently nods.
I wonder how much they like a dry rot.
Is that in character?
Yes.
Well, if I knew what that was, I would tell you.
Just some specially designed ingredient.
Annis makes notes.
Oh, no.
Furious note taking.
In her head, it's fine. She remembers it all.
Furious mental note taking.